Hello, welcome to Sexually Educated with your host, Amber Rose Bentley.
And Brandon Storms.
Tonight we're talking about sharing with your partner. When is sharing too much?
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, except sometimes it's not. Okay. Anyways, so we're going to start off with our recent sex stories. I've got a couple for you. First, We're going to talk about this great, this 70-year-old guy goes to, he rents an escort, he's expecting some beautiful South African woman. He lives,
South African, though?
Yeah,
There's so many different women in South Africa.
I mean, but he prefers an escort. But he's not in South Africa. He's actually in a different country. I think they said he was in India or something. Anyways, has this woman. She he meets up with her, and lo and behold, he opens the door, and it is his son, his 40-year-old son's girlfriend.
That fantasy he's been dreaming about forever just happened.
But my question is,
at Thanksgiving dinner, that's all he was saying. My question is, so bad.
Did they still have sex? Like, it didn't tell me in the article.
It didn't tell you?
No, it didn't say like they. Okay, but how it came about, how it was in the news was that they got into a fight. And the dad whooped the son's ass, and because the dad told the son what the girlfriend said she was a maid. And the dad's like, hey, listen, she's not a maid. She actually has sex for money. She's an escort. And they got in a fight, and now they don't speak to each other. So I'm thinking the dad hit the girlfriend. He's like, listen,
of course he did.
I already paid my $450.
70-year-old man has game, bro.
Yeah, $400. I paid you your money. You better be giving me it.
Yeah, whatever. Deal's a deal.
Yeah, that sounds like something you would see or hear about in a porno.
No, that's Jerry Springer type shit.
Maybe both.
Yeah.
A porno like, I've always wanted to have sex with you, Mr. Smith.
Actually, no, Jerry Springer. There have been plenty of times on Jerry Springer where that's happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to White Trash America, where we live.
My grandparents watch Jerry Springer.
Yeah?
They love Jerry Springer.
They would never go on it, though.
No.
Because
my grandparents love ratchet people. And they're so laid back. Like, you would not guess that at all.
Ratchet.
Yep.
They love it. Anyway, so that'd be kind of weird. I mean, if I was an escort and I was dating some guy and I told him I was a maid, and then his dad's like, oh hey. Then I bet he was like, hey, listen, I'll keep this quiet if you do anal. Let me come on your face. Like all these different things. I bet.
But I feel like if he won the fight, then why should he have to blackmail?
I know. I'm saying, well, he won the fight with the son, but he was probably. He probably would have blackmailed him before that.
Honestly, she probably didn't care.
Because
she probably thought think about it. If your boyfriend just got whooped by his dad, wouldn't you have he would have lost man points, right?
Yeah, but that's not the point. They got in a fight after she got told on.
Oh, afterwards.
Duh.
Oh, I thought this was prior, it was building up.
No, they got in a fight. He was like, hey, listen, your girlfriend, she's not a maid, she's this whore.
Didn't you think that, Chris?
Well, I'm just wondering why she possibly didn't play it off oh, hey, is Eric here? By chance?
She probably didn't show. He probably showed up to her though. He probably showed up to her in a hotel or something. They're like, oh, let's go to dinner, and it says God. She's like,
God, that's so. I just couldn't even imagine
Well, she's a maid at the hotel. She could have
played. I mean, maybe she was sick of living a secret. Maybe she wanted them to know.
Maybe.
I'm
a hoe and I'm proud of it.
I mean, she has to look pretty decent.
Well, she started off with the dad just to get in the family.
The son.
Then she was all right, well, the dad's going to die in 10, 15 years.
You misheard the whole story.
No, I did not.
Starts with the son.
I know, that's what I'm saying. She started with the son and then...
You said the dad.
No, you said the dad.
Oh, well, she started with the son.
Oh my God.
No. She started with the son to get into the family.
But the dad's loaded. And so...
the dad's loaded.
Okay, first of all, she's an escort. The son's 40, so the son's probably, whatever. She's probably not 40 if she's an escort.
No.
She's probably some under 30-year-old girl, and he's just like, listen, I knew she was an escort. She's this hot. Shut up, and she's having sex with me, and I don't have to pay her.
Wow.
Shut up. What would you do if you found out your girlfriend was an escort secretly?
I would probably leave
She
her.
would be an ex.
You would leave her? What?
Yeah, I would leave her.
What if she was honest about it? What if you guys are on the first date?
It doesn't matter. There's
Okay.
something that you say
Here's the thing.
at dinner.
Escort does not officially
hey.
mean escort does not officially mean that she's gonna bang him. Escort means that you go on pleasant little dates with them. Maybe don't look at me like that. I'm just being logical.
Hey, Chris,
Okay,
one question.
all right.
What escort do you know who doesn't screw? I'll wait.
I mean, how many escorts? How many escorts
Honestly,
do both of you know?
Honestly, I was gonna say I don't know any escorts
doesn't-
Exactly.
personally.
Okay,
I
but,
do know that
but
they
when you
advertise in the
call
phone book.
when you call an escort, this isn't like a movie. Escorts out here in today's world in 2014, they are out here to bang.
Yeah,
Period.
I kind of have to side on that.
Come on.
I just
Any dude who's watching this right now is shaking their head like, yeah, bro. Like, because they know it's true.
she's sitting there going, she's over there going.
She
I
can-
really
she
wish
can-
Cherish was here.
She can deny it
No.
all she wants to, but it's so true.
I'm not
Like,
denying
telling
anything.
you.
I am the devil's advocate always, so I'm just saying.
No.
Take out the last word. I think
come
it's more appropriate.
That's rude.
No, I'm kidding.
That's rude. I'm not a devil.
A horny one, maybe.
Horn devil? Yeah. I can
It's
be
that
a devil.
ginger hair, bro.
It is the ginger hair. It's gonna be
But no, honestly, okay. If it's first date and I ask, so what do you do? And she's honest with me and tells me that, oh yeah, well I'm a call girl or whatever the title is.
Okay.
Okay. If she's honest with me, I'm probably gonna say, listen, I do have a problem with that, and it's probably not gonna go any further from that. If she hides it from me, that makes it
she
even
hides
worse.
it, it's automatic.
Okay, wait.
It's not even-
What
there's
if
nothing
this
even
girl
to discuss at that point?
Okay, wait. What if she's perfect? Everything about her is perfect.
Nope, because now you found out one imperfection. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Oh my Lanta. Okay, next question. Hold on. My next question is: what if she is upfront with you, but she swears, but she's honest and she doesn't screw, and she's like, listen, I don't have sex, but she's being honest. Like, this is legit. She's like, I date men for money, but I've never had sex with any of them, and she's being 100% truthful.
Personally,
It still bothers me.
I don't agree with that profession at
If
all.
you're my girl, period, you're my girl. Done.
I mean,
Okay.
that's after I won't date a stripper.
My girl who I'm dating now, she knows that. Like, if you're with me, you're with me. If you're not with me, or the second you push me away, peace. Like, no. I'm not going to compete with anyone
And
on
on
any level,
and on-
any spectrum, any day.
And let me add on top of that, even if it was just a hookup, that's not going to work for me because God
If
knows
you just
what she
kiss,
has.
or they went for a kiss and you kissed back.
I mean, because
Like, no.
you know more than anybody. Just because you use a condom, use protection, doesn't protect you from STDs. Not 100%. And if she's doing that for a living, there's no telling what she's carrying.
But I did say that she's never had sex with any of her clients.
It
But I have-
doesn't matter.
I just
oh my
met her.
god!
I have
okay.
no way of knowing
There
that.
is no escort
Okay, now let's go on to my next.
this millennium that has not.
Put yourself in our position.
Yeah.
How would you feel if if guys did that for money?
Hey,
And he
we're,
said-
we're dating, and I screw girls for a living.
Well, first of all, this is a crazy scenario because you just said we're dating. Am I killing myself before we're dating or after?
I'm a great boyfriend, so you can screw yourself.
I do on a regular basis. I probably already did twice today.
But
Great
no,
setup.
seriously. Let's say that you're dating. All right, let's say that you're dating somebody, or you're even just seriously talking to someone, and he goes, "Hey, I screw girls for money." No, it doesn't work because she's Amber.
Yeah.
I just thought of that.
okay.
Don't even answer it. It's a rhetorical question.
Wait, do I get to say? Do I still get to screw people for free then?
Yes.
That's
No.
what I'm saying. I'm like, so that means we're open, right? So it's
Okay,
cool?
but
Oh my
knowing the
God.
female mind as you do you honestly think the majority of women would be okay with that?
Absolutely not.
Okay then.
And I don't know that. Okay, at first, like as I said, at first I probably would be cool with that. I'd be like, even if I was dating a girl and she was like, "Hey, I'm an
You're
escort."
different. You're the exception.
Okay, whatever. So we'll go on to the next story. So the next story is this 67-year-old. I guess you could call her. She like talks about tantric, ways to do tantric things and everything like that. She claims the secret to healthy, rejuvenated, beautiful skin is semen.
Bum, bum.
Is semen on your face.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is she like a medical expert? Does she have any credentials?
She has a beautiful face at 67.
There's a lot of people with beautiful faces.
Bro, this
Ladies.
skin, you think the skin is milky and buttery because I have great genes? No, it's from the semen that I have caked on it every day.
Oh my god.
Ladies, if you are ever in need of more beautiful skin, please call me at.
No,
There's gonna be a radio ad. Can we just start? Come for face company.
Please call in the number your screen at 813-639-8255. I'll be more than happy to rush right over and give you my product for free.
Let me. It's
Oh my God.
1-800. Let me jerk off on your face.
Oh my Jesus, that just happened.
Stormy, no, I wouldn't do that. I love you, baby.
Does she even watch my show?
Yeah, she watches every show that I produce.
That's cool. Hi, Stormy. Anyways, no, that's hilarious though.
Look,
That's okay. Listen, I'm gonna go with it makes your skin better because okay, I will tell you this. My friend,
because of all the vitamins and minerals.
no, I'm gonna say I wish she was here because I feel bad talking about it because she's not here. But so my friend's grandma. Which friend is that? Swears by semen to the point where she asked her grandsons to bottle up their semen so that she could use it as a moisturizer cream.
No, you're lying. You're lying.
I wish.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yo, if my grandma ever said some shit like that to me, no, that's a rap, bro. Dude, are you serious, bro? Yo,
you guys can't see this.
No.
But the producer just got up and walked out of the room.
Like, yo, that is like on a I can't know.
That's a whole level of.
If my grandma or like no,
Okay.
how do you respond to in like real life? She asked him like face to face.
Hey, sweetie, can you put your little?
Can you put your little
semen?
yeah?
Can you put your little?
Just
soldier
bottle it
in
up
this
for
cup
me.
For me, thank you.
Listen. I love semen. The whole act of me giving blowjobs is for like if I'm giving a guy
That
a blowjob.
explosion that comes out at 22 miles an hour at your face. It's that rush. Boom.
I love that we did the same action at the same time. I guess we know how that action works. Anyways, everyone in this room is a virgin, by the way.
Oh, clearly.
Clearly. No, but the thing is, like, the semen on the face thing, the lady's like, she's like, after the man ejaculates, take some of that beautiful semen and rub it on your skin, and she's like, and leave it there for 15 minutes.
Like a mask?
Like a mask. It's a semen mask.
Oh, my God. People today.
No, I'm just saying.
Are there any medical facts to support this?
Look at this pretty skin. There is no cover up on this skin. There is no cover up. This is pretty skin.
You should
Easy
Google
peasy, beautiful
you should just
cover girl.
Google and see if there's any facts on this.
Okay.
Medical facts.
Yes.
I mean, who really? How often can you study that? Hey, but all the hormones. And
Google knows
protein-
everything.
Google knows everything.
Google it.
Google doesn't know how much. I don't know. Anyways,
There's nothing Google doesn't know.
I know exactly. But anyways, no, I really do believe in this. I believe in this semen regimen. I feel like I should be a part of it. I feel like that's why I am the way I am because I need that vitamin for my face.
I'm just gonna go on a whim here. My mom lives in Korea, and the women over there have flawless skin compared to American women. Flawless. And you wanna know why?
Because they get jerked off on their face.
Nope. Because of their diet. It all goes on like how you eat.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
A lot of how what goes in like your skin and your nails and like your hair goes into how you eat.
Kind of, and then it's also semen.
That's medically proven.
It's medically proven that semen's great for your skin.
It's not. You have no facts to support that.
I have that woman, that tantric woman.
There's no facts. Chris, tell me I'm right, please.
I'm looking. Hang on.
No, please do not tell him he's right. Why is this a problem? This should be a good thing for you. You should be like, hey, listen, baby. Listen, let me put it on your face.
I mean, I'm not saying that I won't say that.
Okay. This is from medicaldaily.com. I'm giving you guys a plug, so send me some money.
Who are they accredited by?
Okay.
Harvard?
I don't know. But this is just the first website that I pulled up here.
Okay.
In sperm is a crystalline polymer compound called spermine. It can be found. This particular compound is also known as an antioxidant. It is believed to diminish wrinkles, smooth skin, and to help with taming or preventing acne.
High five.
Bitch, I never even have a pimple.
You know what? 2 high fives. That is
a Norwegian
awesome.
company has
That is
synthesized
so
compounds into facial cream, according to By4 Skinning. the cream Spermine.
Wow,
is three
that is
times
so
more effective than
awesome.
vitamin E.
That is so awesome.
And
Bro,
can-
I told
and
you
can
this
delay
face did
aging
not
process
kill-
by 20%. However, it's nature's most natural facial cream can cost you a whopping $250.
So instead of
Because they
paying-
gotta milk it out of men practically.
Exactly. So wait. So
The whole
instead,
meaning to dairy farming.
I'm glad you think you're so hilarious. Okay, so back to this. So instead, I'm saying instead of spending $200 on that, just let a guy nut on your face. I
There you
mean,
go.
and then if you eat some of it, it'll put you in a
So
better
women
mood
who don't like guys come on their face, I know who you are.
because you have bad skin. Look. I walk around the corner, people are like, oh, you have beautiful skin. Yeah, you know why? Yo, man.
I know a
nutted
girl
on my
who's a
face.
lesbian who has awful skin.
I would love to hear anybody
See,
out there
that's
who
why
has an
she
opinion
should-
on this. Call in 813-639-8255.
How often do you come on your girl's face?
I mean, you can't just think about your face. It has to be your whole skin, you know? Like, my ass probably is really, really nice, too. I mean, you let people come on. You don't come on her butt. Let's be real.
I'm just like, I don't want to picture your butt.
It's a nice butt. It's a
I
nice
get
butt.
what you mean.
Like, I'm just like, hey, listen, we're going to stop right now. And, yeah, okay.
Can you rub that in for me, please?
Yeah. I just leave it there for 15 minutes. Can you
Use
whip
it
it off
as
in
a
15 minutes?
Use it as a lotion.
Hey, just jerk off in the shower. Just leave it in there for me. Put it in a thing. I got it. My body wash today.
You see
Just-
that little? You see that little?
No, it
that
wouldn't work because
container.
it has to
Yeah,
stay on your.
that's my semen.
It has to stay on
container.
your skin for 15 minutes, so that wouldn't work because you would wash it off. Unless you're gonna stay in the shower for longer than that.
I'm a female.
I mean, I'm a male and I take showers longer than
You
15
should put
minutes.
it in suntanning lotion.
Ooh.
Suntanning lotion.
Oh, yeah, but then like the suntan lotion's like scraping up that white crust halfway through the day.
Oh, come on! You made something so amazing, so awful.
Come on, be legit. Like that's what would happen. And you'd be like, oh, what's
No,
my dog comes over, licks my arm. I'm like, get away.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Moving on.
so
Semen's good for your skin. Okay.
yeah. So it's good for it's good for your health in general. It's good for your teeth. It causes you not to get cavities. I've never had a cavity in my life.
Me
Knock on
neither.
wood.
Not because I.
Not because he's
But
Number two,
Just brush my teeth.
it makes you happy. I'm a really positive, happy person because I eat semen. And three, it's great for your skin, and I have beautiful, flawless skin. Also, I never wear cover up, but it is because I take it on the face a lot.
there you go.
Just not in the eyes.
No, never in the eyes. No. So my eyes are probably going to be old and baggy at one point in my life, but the rest of my face will be really nice.
Well, I think if you once he nuts on you, if you just take the time to kind of rub it in, it'll help us.
You just got to take your
Just
time
rub
with
it in.
Just rub it in real slowly, like.
Just like that.
Make sure you moisturize it into
Nice-
every one of your pores.
Don't miss a spot there, sweet cheeks. Don't miss it.
Well, we went southern on that.
I know. I mean, I
Somebody bring the sweets,
Hello,
hey.
darling. Just put that in pudding.
Dude, I'm putting semen on everything. Like, I'm seriously just gonna start bottling. Like, I'm not like when guys jerk off from now on. I'm be like, listen, stop wasting your nut. Give it to me. I can make money off of your nut.
You can. There's semen
both of
clinics.
them.
You're depressed? I've got the perfect thing for you.
There's
It's
semen
called
clinics.
nut in a jar.
How long does? I wonder how long
Is that
you
right up
can
there?
preserve it.
I don't know.
It's
I'm pretty sure if
it's
you
right
like
there with
freeze
dick
it
in
up
a
in the
box.
refrigerator, it'd be like anything else.
What?
It's right up there with dick in a box.
Yeah, but it's gonna be sperm in a can. Sperm in a can. Try it.
Eventually, they're
Hey.
gonna figure out a way to extract everything that comes out of semen.
Do you
and
want to
actually
shoot an
put it in a
infomercial after
product.
this is done?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I
my
mean, we have the technology to do it.
we we already have the music. So.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna go through sharing. When is sharing too much? From my friend in a relationship to moi, who's not. And I'm not just talking about I'm talking about like sharing text messages, passwords, email, stuff like that, bank accounts, and then I'm talking about sharing like divulging too much in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like I was telling someone a story. I was telling the guy that I'm seeing, I was telling him a story, and he was just like, too much. And I was like, you're going to find out some way or another. Like, and he's just like, I'm like, listen, it's rather we get this out of the way now, and you know all of this now, and you decide whether and like you, or either of us get too emotionally invested, and then I tell you the story, and you're like, oh my gosh, now. I'd rather it happen now. And he's just like, I got you. but it still would not. It's like whatever. Anyways, so first, snooping through phones. We'll go through snooping first, and then we'll actually talk about being allowed to go through phones. Snooping, men are twice as likely to go through a woman's phone. 62% of men, 34% of women. 89% did it to make sure the partner wasn't cheating, and 48% found evidence of infidelity.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
almost 50.
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. So usually when people think that their spouse is, well, half the time when they think they're cheating, they are. The other half, I mean, it's a yes or no thing anyway. You either find out or you don't. I mean,
So just flip a coin and then you go, okay.
That's why I don't look.
yeah, exactly.
I really like, no, I don't care. I'll find out eventually.
Exactly. 12. Okay, so now we're going to talk about when it is open doors, when you're allowed to share. 12% of couples say they have fought over technology and had hurtful experience caused by its use. 25% of cell phone owners in a marriage or partnership felt their partner was distracted by their cell phone when they were together. 67% of internet users in a marriage or committed relationship have shared the password of one or more of their online accounts. 27% typically older adults and those who have been in their relationship for longer than 10 years have an email account they share with their partner.
Yeah, that's normal though.
What you think that
They've been together over 10 years?
Yeah,
that's normal.
Yeah.
I work in retail. I get people's emails all the time. That's so normal.
That parents,
My parents had the same email address.
Why wouldn't they? Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I mean, like, no, I mean, anytime I ask for, like, honey, should we give them, like, our email or your email? Or, like, I always get, like,
I feel like that's where it should be. Your email, his email, your together email. Because there's shit that you're going to get, like...
Same with bank accounts.
Yeah, that's where we're going next. We're going to go to bank accounts.
Yeah.
So we'll draw back from that for a minute. Okay, the technology thing. This is my only thing. Thing about iPhones, we just did the fingertip password. There's a reason that happens, like your girl staying the night, you're dead asleep, she walks up to your phone, she picks it up, she's like, oh, let me get my finger doesn't work. Because those codes, like,
face.
yeah, well, the other day, my code to my phone is super easy, but my phone is code locked because I have people at work that like to mess with my phone all the time. They don't know it, but it is super easy. Like, my roommate knows it by hand just by watching me do it so much because it is that simple. And then the other one is the guy I'm seeing. I didn't know, but the other night I was drunk and I was like, hey, listen, like, I like handed my phone and my phone ended up being locked and he just got in it real quick and I was just like, should I be worried?
Yeah.
But it wasn't because he did, like, I mean, I don't think he goes through my phone, but my code is really super easy. So it's just like this. And sometimes, like, I'll be like on someone's phone, I'll be like, hey, let me get your code real quick. Quick. Like, I'm not trying, I don't remember it. I'm not going to remember it. Mine's a pattern, so it's super easy to remember because it's just like, whatever. He doesn't even have his phone locked. So that
person doesn't have their phone locked nowadays.
Yeah, my phone's locked.
My phone's
In
locked
fact,
too.
I got into an argument with my girlfriend when she first found out my phone was locked. She was like, why do you keep your phone locked? Because I have a daughter that likes to play with my phone, and there's things that don't need to be on there that she doesn't know about. She made a big ordeal like I was lying to her or hiding stuff from her.
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like,
I change my passcode every 6 months.
Do you?
I do it more often than that because my daughter will watch for my code.
Yeah, the main reason is because, like, little brothers, friends, people that hang around. If I would ever lose my phone or something like that,
yeah, and plus,
I don't want them going through my shit.
Not only that, your identity's in there, so people can steal your
exactly.
identity.
I got credit cards.
Oh no! If my phone, if my phone is ever lost, as a human being, I'm screwed. You guys, we might as well just make me a porn star because the pictures I have in my phone are ridiculous. But okay, here's my thing with the thing. Like, I'm not saying that. First of all, in a new relationship, like, I don't. Maybe it's different for how long you've been together, but I have a lot of pictures on my phone. I don't erase pictures of guys' penises. We've talked about this before. I don't intend on ever erasing them.
I have a lot of pictures on my computer, not so much my phone.
But this, I mean, even on your computer, if she has a passcode to your computer, you know what I'm
She can
saying?
get on my computer at any time.
Like, if you go through my phone. If you go through my phone, you're going to see some in my picture gallery that you're probably not going to like. I feel like my phone, this is my everything. This is my mini computer. I write silly as it is. I write poetry to myself on my computer. I write notes, like personal notes to myself.
That's not silly.
Yeah, but I write all this stuff in my phone. I don't want someone else to have access to that. I do that because this is my little buddy.
That's like your diary.
That it is like my diary. This is like my everything, my personal pictures I don't want people to see, pictures I do want people to see. Everything like that is in my phone. So if someone else, like, even if it is my partner, even if we are on that same basis, like, hey, like, you want to see my text messages, I'll bring you to my text messages, go through them. But like at the same time, if you have to ask to see my text messages, we probably need to have a different discussion, because you don't want to just know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason, if you trust me, that you should want to, and then at that point I just think it's over anyway. But I'm just saying, like, my phone is, I don't want anyone to read those things that I write to myself. I don't want anyone to see my search history. I don't want anyone to get any of that, not because of any other reason, but it's mine.
True story.
And that's how I feel about it. And that's so when people, I feel like when couples, they open that door, I feel like you get nothing privacy. You get nothing to yourself.
I mean,
I'm not saying you have to have something to hide, because again, if they're looking for something, they're going to find something regardless. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of guy friends. So if a guy goes through my phone, it's not that I have something to hide if I'm in that situation, but I have so many guy friends, you're going to have to go through probably 10 to 15 guy text messages before you see one. And then I don't erase anything out of my phone. Why? Because I like it.
Me neither. And actually, it's so funny you mention that, because me and my girlfriend had the same conversation.
My girlfriend and I.
Because my girlfriend and I, yeah. That was terrible grammar. But she erases things out of her phone. I know she does, but she just doesn't like things building up her phone.
A lot of people are like that.
I get that. But I'm like, but I don't delete anything out of my phone. So if she were to go through my phone and she were to scroll through like October, November, December, like that, like she would probably get pissed.
Exactly. And why is that?
But that was before we were together. So you can't get mad at me for things that have already happened. Same thing with my pictures. If she were to ever go through my pictures, like, same thing. And it's not because I just haven't had time to go back and delete those things.
Or I don't care enough to.
Or I just don't care enough to, because they don't mean shit to me.
Exactly.
And if she has a problem with stuff from back then that's an insecurity issue on her part.
Yeah, but I don't think but I put things out. Amber knows. I put things out there.
Right.
No, and
if there's anything that she did, like, there's nothing that I didn't tell her before we started dating that she didn't need to know or doesn't know now.
Right.
Well, okay, here's the comments we got off of Facebook for this. One was like, he's like, I can't comment on this today. So obviously this is an issue that I feel like couples have in general. Like, this is a huge thing for them. The other thing is, another one was like, even if you think that they're not going through your phone, it's in this technology, they're going through something. And then,
that's the thing. There's so much technology nowadays.
Exactly.
It's so easy, man.
Exactly. And
so
then
easy.
the other one was your mother, actually. She was like, if there's nothing to hide, you don't have to, whatever. I do agree with that. I
yes
do agree.
And no, though.
And no. And I feel like that yes and no. It doesn't mean you're hiding something. It just means you want I like my I've been single this long because I really, really, really enjoy my privacy, my space, my Amberism.
Yeah.
My phone is an extension of
your Amberism.
Yes, my Amberism. Amber.
I felt like that was like a line from like Wall Street or something.
You're that, or it's like around the edge of aneurysm, which is not a good thing.
But Amberism is so much better. It's like the opposite of aneurysm. Yeah, it's like awesome.
Brandon's awesome.
Brandonism, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But my phone is like a little mini extension of me. You know what I'm saying? It has everything, and I do not want anyone to go through that. Like anyone.
Yeah. And I don't have shit that, like, she knows my past code. I know hers too, but I mean, here's my philosophy on that. If you're gonna cheat, go cheat. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, then
it is what it is. You go looking for it, you'll probably find it.
This girl that just had she just had a baby with this guy. She said that they have their passwords to everything. They share a bank account. Everything's joint for them. They know each other's everything. And she said she doesn't really check up on him, but he's on her ass about it. And about, her phone, she said he never texts. So he's never texting. She's always texting whatever.
Yeah, like my girl's on her phone all the time. It makes me so mad.
Okay.
It's just like, remember, there were times when you would be on your phone like, Amber.
Bro, you were the same way, so don't even, that's a pot.
What?
Yeah, that's the pot ketting
song.
The kettle.
Ding, 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 yes. Ding.
No. We were sitting there. No, don't even give me that shit, because we were sitting there watching a TV.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Look at your face. Look at your face, because you know it's true. I can even give you an instance. We're watching Criminal Minds multiple times. We're sitting on the couch watching Criminal Minds, and you're like on your phone. You're like, I'm like, oh, Brandon, you see that? oh, what? And you have YouTube videos playing. There's EDM music coming from your phone. I'm trying to watch a TV show. I'm like, bro. So then after going through that for 2 months, I did start giving you a taste of your own medicine and literally was on my phone every time because you were so bad about it. Now, when I'm with the guy I'm with now, I literally put my phone to the side.
I was social networking.
Yeah, whatever. Not for the show. Anyways, but I put my phone to the side and I just, because I feel like, I really do feel like phones get in the way way too. Like, if I'm with someone and I'm enjoying their company, why the hell do I need to be texting 10 other people? And that's how I feel about it, you know, on Instagram, on whatever. Really, because that's like, I've started to feel like that recently. Like, why am I going to be on my phone when I have these interpersonal relationships right in front of me, but I'm going to like reduce them to a phone text message? Come on now. That's going to be misread 4 times.
I hate it.
It's whatever.
Me personally.
But anyways, I feel like, I feel like we, in this technology age, we are like, I will say with my ex-fiance, like, supposedly I had the password to his email account. So then he made another one so he could cheat on me. Yeah, exactly.
Who cheats through email? This is 2014, right?
Last time I checked. But,
we're talking 4 years ago.
Still 2010, right?
A little bit different.
What?
Even so, technology has made cheating
email?
so easy, though.
It really has. And then you know they have that. They have like Ashley's list or something like that.
AshleyMadison.com.
AshleyMadison.com. Yeah.
What's that?
It's actually a website. Cause it's funny that you mentioned that because the show right before you, Gay Guy Straight Girl, was talking about that very website.
That how you can cheat and it's not even.
They promote infidelity for couples who are married.
Yeah, that's so bullshit though.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's up, shawty?
Same thought process called. Anyways, no, but yeah, so I feel like if you having the number, like having the code is different than using it. But again, if they're gonna cheat, they're gonna exactly what I said. He went and did that. When I did know his passcode after he cheated on me so much, and I was a crazy psycho, I did he even tried hiding his passcode for me, and I knew it, and I was just like, like he used the same code for everything. Put it in, went through his phone, checked his messages. Oh my gosh, he's cheating on me. Oh, guess what? I stayed with him. I'm an idiot. Not the point of the story. Not the point of the story, but
that was a great story.
Yeah.
Can you tell it again?
Yeah, right.
Where's the popcorn?
This is what you do to your girlfriend to make her cool with you being an escort. You make her so emotionally distraught that she can't get. Anyways, we're talking about giving people your sharing with in relationships, whether it be email passwords, phone passwords, bank accounts, overtelling stories. Okay. Where do you draw the line?
Where do you draw the line?
Depends on what stage you're in your relationship.
And that's another thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but I even said even at the even if we've been together for 15 years, you could know the passcode to my phone. You better never use it. No, what do you,
I feel like without you knowing.
I feel like if you're together 15 years, they're probably not going to go through it. Unless you give them a reason to.
What's the point of them having it?
Unless you give them a reason.
If I'm giving you a reason to, okay, but then let's talk about this. If I'm giving you a reason to go through my phone, if you really feel that strongly about it, address it with me. Sit me down and say, listen, why would that not be a better option?
Yeah.
Because, I don't know.
Because if I'm going to lie to you and I'm going to go through my phone, I'm not a dumb girl. I just said I don't erase text messages. Let's be real. When I was cheating on my ex, he never got one of those text messages. The only reason I got caught was because my best friend texted me while I was in the shower. And that was the only time I left the phone in the bedroom because I was not expecting a text back. One of my best friends. But what I'm saying is I was good enough to get away with it for 9 months. So tell me, and I was doing it every day. So
see, but that's, I don't know. I'm by a reason. I'm saying like they portray an action to where you think about it. Like, let's say you guys go out one night and you walk away for a second, and then he's getting a number from another girl. Like, it might have been a friend. You have no idea who this girl is, but you don't say anything to him. He doesn't know that you saw him, but to double check and make sure you just go through his phone real quick, just so you don't. And then you find out and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
No, because No, because at
I just think it's circumstantial.
I will tell
I think
you,
it's circumstantial.
no,
like,
I do not think it's ever circumstantial. Because okay, listen, as I said, I went through my ex's phone. So then when I had those insecurities with the next guy I dated, who was complete, we were honest about everything. We were long distance, literally told each other everything from start to finish. Like, I'm not kidding. I still had insecurities from my last relationship. So he went to sleep one night. I went through his phone because I'm a psycho, and I'm over it now. But I did it. And you do not know the feeling I got. Literally everything I saw in there, I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So he talked to this girl that he used to talk to. Okay. So the next day we're talking, and we're just having a conversation. Every single thing I found on his phone, he told me in a conversation we had. Every single thing. Talking to the other girl, what had happened, the whole conversation. He told me every single thing. You know how bad that made me feel inside? I should have walked away from the relationship at that moment because I didn't trust him. That at that point, you were giving up your trust in that relationship, because once you do it once, it makes it way too easy to keep wanting to do it, because when you need that security, when you need that reassurance, hey, they're not cheating on me. Hey, they're not cheating on me. Something is happening that's wrong in the relationship.
And I would think at that point you don't need to be in a relationship until you've worked that out within yourself.
Exactly. Why I've been single for so long. Let's be real. It's not. I understand this, but at the same time, that's a relationship that I shouldn't have been involved in, because obviously I needed the reassurance. Rather, it wasn't his fault. He was completely honest with me about everything and literally told me every single thing in his phone, like to the point where someone had asked him to start selling drugs again, and he was like, no, but like every transaction he had, I knew about. And it was I was just like, I felt like a dick. I was like, I didn't even trust this guy. Like, and at that moment, like, just it changed how I felt about the relationship. Because if I had to do that, why did I have to do that? Why did I need that reassurance? Was I missing something from the relationship? Because at that point you are. Yeah. If someone and that's, I always say that if there's a problem, if you really think that something's going on, ask me. Because the hardest thing, it's gonna be easier for me to erase text messages. It's gonna be easier. It's gonna be really, really hard for me to lie to someone, especially if I've been with them for 10 years. Mm-hmm. I'm looking you in the eye and be like, no, I'm not cheating on you. And you ask me,
and at that point, it's over. If you can look at him and be like, yeah, I'm not cheating on
you. Look at Cherish. You see how nice and fresh her skin is?
Oh God, we're going back to that again.
Come on.
Research shows that you should.
Would you like for me to read the website again?
Semen on your face for 15 minutes, on your skin for 15 minutes, causes so many benefits.
Someone the other day goes to me, I can give you a facial. I heard it's really good for your face.
I was there.
No,
you weren't. Does it never multiple people say this to you in a week?
Well, no, it just happened to me like a couple days ago.
Pretty sure PK said it to you at work the other day.
Well, I'm pretty sure someone said it to me in the shower, but...
Wow.
I mean, did you let him?
No.
Why not?
I don't remember.
15 minutes.
I don't remember.
We're making nut in a jar. Just gonna take it and wipe it on your face.
My grandma came up with this a long time ago.
See, I told them. They were freaked out.
I was like, there's no way.
He got up and walked out of the room. I was like, I wish Cherish was here right now. This is perfect for her. That's why we had to come back to it.
Oh my God.
We're gonna shoot an infomercial after the show.
We're gonna shoot an infomercial.
Come in a jar.
It's nut in a jar.
Nut in a jar.
Can we put them in mason jars?
Yeah. Just 2 fingers. Keep it on. Anyways, but no, okay. And then the other one, the checking accounts. I feel like another story, because it's the only experience I have. My ex and I, when we were together, we were engaged, we were together forever. At about 2.5 years, we joined our bank accounts. I'm not saying I'm amazing with money. He was horrible with money. Like, he overdrafted our bank account on a regular basis, and it was my bank account to start with. So I couldn't get my name off of it. And I was like, okay, so I kept trying to get him to be better, keep trying to get better, blah, 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 whatever. We ended up breaking up. I asked the bank to take his name off the bank account. He refuses to speak to me at this point. They say, you have to have him here with us.
Oh.
I'm on the phone with the bank, and I say, no, you don't understand. He's going to write something bad. He's super vindictive, you know, and it was my bank account. I've had this bank account since I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm 23. I've had this bank account by myself for at least 3 years, 5 with him. I'm like, please, can I just take his name off? So, you know, like, I don't want to be responsible for anything he does on this bank account. Let's just take his name off, make his shit inactive, you know, whatever. No, he has to be here with you. He lived on the other coast. I asked him 2 times. He's like, no, you need to deal with it on your own. You need to deal with it on your own. I'm like, can he call and cancel it? They're like, no. 2 weeks later, he writes a bad check for $700 on our bank account.
Damn.
Couldn't you just close the account?
Not without him. I could not do anything without him on the bank account.
So what you should have done is withdraw all the money that you have in that account and opened a new one.
Exactly what I said is he wrote a bad check on that account. I wasn't using that account anymore.
Oh, okay.
For my money. I was I got a different account. I got a different bank. I was using a different bank. He wrote, and he took the checks before he left, and I looked at him and I was like, dude, come on, just leave those. Like, there's no reason you need them. He's like, no, I really do need them. Like, dude, you don't need them. Like, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. I won't. You know I care about you. It was like $700. He put $200 of that back into it. Paid it off. That's it. That was a joint bank account. So when things went sour, it's not easy. It was easy to get. We called over the phone, got him on the joint bank account so he could put money in there. Blah blah blah. Taking him off, they wouldn't. And then when they came after me for it, I go, listen, if you get the phone conversation I had with you guys, I told you this exact thing was going to happen. This is your fault. No, it's your fault now. Needless to say, they don't have his phone number, so I'm the only one they contacted about that.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, well, do you have a number at which I can reach him? I was like, no, we don't speak. He hates my guts. And they're like, oh, well, sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, so joint bank accounts,
So how much is that hurting your credit?
I mean, not that much. Anyways, separate bank accounts allow 2 people who were previously financially independent to maintain a sense of autonomy as they adjust to the interdependent life of coupledom. That's the good way of having separate bank accounts. I believe in having one bank account you, one bank account him, and then a joint bank account.
That's what they say. Like accounting, like if you take accounting and stuff, they say have your personal bank accounts and then have a joint one for like bills. And
your children, your bills, everything. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want to save up to go on a diet, okay, put that money in your own bank account. Like have that, you know, you do financial investments, okay, that's that. But like the house and everything like that should be in one bank account, I feel like. But all your money in one bank account? No. That, especially since, you know, you're raised differently anyway. You could be really great with your money. Me, I could be a shitstorm with my money. Oh, big shock. And then we get together and I just keep taking your money because it's there for me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like bank accounts are like that thing where like maybe you probably should have one, and then one. Just so everyone keeps their independence in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, I mean, as much as we'd like to say things last forever, and I know people don't sign prenups because it's going to last forever, and people put their money in joint bank accounts because it's going to last forever.
Prenup.
Yeah. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. It's probably not going to last forever. Like, in this day and age, probably not going to last forever. Yeah. So, hey, by the way, when you weren't here last week, he did a special birth control reminder just for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked out a thing on my phone and played it, you know, on the deal, just for you.
Thanks.
In homage of you.
I was driving home at that time, and I looked at my phone. I was like, I should message them. They might not get it. Never mind.
No, I was looking out for you.
Okay, so we discussed cell phones. What's your opinion on the cell phone thing?
Like
emails, C phones. Yeah.
I think the person should be able to have your password. I don't think they should use it, like, unless they're using it to like get a phone number out of it, or like if you're like, hey, check my message that I just got. That's the only.
That's your birth control reminder. We were just talking about that. Make sure you use your birth control. Take your birth control. Everything about birth control.
Yeah. So, because like, there's a lot of times when people are like, "Oh, I need a phone number," and I'm like, "Well, just get my phone." But then I have this like ridiculous passcode on it that you can't get into. And email wise, I don't see any problem with having passwords, but I also don't use my email for
anything.
Yeah, I don't use my email for anything either.
I do, but like only like business shit. Like I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah,
that's. I mean, so the email doesn't.
My Facebook notifications don't even come to my email that I use.
I don't. No, they shouldn't, right? Do they?
They're
They
supposed to.
can.
I do not want my Facebook.
It's
There's
just
ways-
supposed to say like you have a new message from blah 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 blah.
yeah, and my Facebook password. I
But
really
I
don't.
haven't used my email on my face. That's on my Facebook in like years.
I really don't care about my Facebook. Like, have my password to my Facebook. Just don't write anything stupid on my page.
I mean, my laptop's unlocked, so if, like, you know, my girl or whatever go through my she can get on my Facebook. I got shit on there.
Yeah, exactly. If you're Facebook messaging,
I mean, but I mean, like all my pictures are on there though. Any pictures that I may have had on my phone, they're all on my computer.
that's what my argument was. My phone is like my little personal diary, my personal everything. So like, as someone getting that, like they can have, like, I don't even want someone to have the passcode to it. I'm not lying. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Because
me.
even my text messages get saved to my computer. But I mean, I'll have any text message. I really don't have anything on there that like I would like, unless you like go all the way back through
Exactly. I just
before December.
it's my shit. I just don't want. I maybe that's selfish. Maybe that whatever. But I
It's
don't
your
want
stuff.
Yeah, it's my stuff. You can have your stuff. That's cool. Like if I need to get in your phone and we need to map quest something, that's cool. I'll knock it real quick. Like we're good.
Mhm.
Do,
Same thing.
do you think that there's a certain point in time in the relationship where that becomes more? Because I understand when it's early in a relationship where you're not that committed, everything's separate. But do you think there's a point in time where it would all start coming together?
Like what?
Like you know, like being able to have each other's passwords and have each other's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and it did later on in the
I
relationship.
mean, when you're like married and been together and like for instance,
I don't
look
think
at,
marriage should be the marker.
No.
Because
or
marriage
maybe
is-
even when you're together for a long period of time.
when things get like suitably serious, you can have my passcode. You better never use it, and that's my only thing I'm saying. I'll give you my passcode if you need to get in my phone. The only things you're allowed to check in my phone are directions, the internet, and for a phone number.
See, I would think. See, if things like went out the window and the universe ended and you and I were dating, if
Tinder was so kind.
anyways, no, if I was to have your passcode and that was your rule, don't ever use it. If I ever needed, I would say, hey, sweetheart, I need to use your phone. I'm going to be using your password. Are you cool with that?
You just called me sweetheart. Thank you. No. No.
I was
yeah.
playing the scenario.
Yeah,
okay?
no. Yeah, all right. Am I gonna fit out of this room right now?
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah. No, I at that point it's okay. Like even if we're like newly together, I'll be like, either unlock my phone for you and show you my code real quick. And as I said, my code's not hard. You better never use it. That's all I'm saying. You just it's
Well,
not.
I think if it's going to be used, you should let the other person know. Hey, I'm using your passcode to do this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're gonna do that, but I'm not kidding. Like I have every sexual partner I've ever had listed in my phone. I never want anyone but me to see that list ever.
Ever.
It's like
And
a real like thing.
yeah.
Wow.
I have every single, because everyone's like, I don't remember who I had sex with. I want to remember every person I had sex with. I have memories from them, so I wrote them all down, and it's a big list. I don't have.
Do you have like a big whiteboard like they do on the L Word? On that show, The L Word?
No, what do they do?
It's a show. It's all about
I know the
all
show.
these-
I know the
okay.
show.
They have this big whiteboard, and they have all their names on there, and they like connect each other's names of who all they've had sex with. It's like this big ginormous chain.
It's a lot. It's a lot small, a lot more like condensed community for lesbian women. First of all, second of all, no, I don't have like this person relates with this person and this person. This person was watching me.
Because everyone's connected.
Yeah, 30 degrees, or everyone somehow knows someone. Yeah.
That's true though.
Yeah, no, it is totally. Okay, so the next thing, sharing too much with the partners, new or old.
There is no such thing as sharing too much.
You don't think so?
Nope.
You want to know every time, every guy. Okay, this doesn't count because your girlfriend was a virgin. As I roll my eyes. Anyways, yeah, my bad. Anyways, so.
Yeah, you can look at previous shows for that.
If you want to hear that. Anyways, no, but my bad.
Be nice, okay? It may or may not still be true.
So anyway, so all this happened, whatever. But you like dating someone you don't want to hear. You want to hear every, like, if she's like, you're like, oh yeah, da, da. She's like, oh, this one time I got rammed in the butt so hard, blah 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 blah. He didn't use lube though. It really hurt, and she's going. You want to hear that story?
Yeah.
Do you, Chris?
It depends.
She knows everything about me.
I
She knows everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. From the girl that I've met at the mall since I've been here, to you, to like past relationships back in Cincinnati.
I am
So,
nothing. I'm nothing.
I will say that. I will say this.
I mean, to like,
Not kind of-
she knows. Here's the thing. Like early, when I first meet a girl, I used to be really insecure. I used to be that guy that would act like Mr. Perfect. And when I moved here, and like actually a few months before I moved here, I promised myself that I would never be that guy, and that anybody that I came in contact with would know me for who I am as a person and as a man. Period.
Well,
So good and bad.
well, I will say this.
I mean,
Go
when
ahead.
it comes to a relationship, if I'm gonna be with you, like nah, because the worst thing that's gonna happen is you find out about some shit later. You're like, damn, you were like that. Like that's kind of like no. I would rather you have that into like inclination of me like when like you first meet me and just end shit before things get serious.
And that's what I said earlier.
Well,
What were you gonna
yeah.
say,
Well,
Chris?
I was gonna say I'm not gonna volunteer it. I won't hold it back. But if she asks me point blank, I'm gonna tell her point blank. But I'm not gonna volunteer the
Yeah.
information.
See now.
That's a conversation I had with. I'm like, you have to watch me, and he's like, what do you mean? I go, I'll tell you the truth. If you ask me any question, I'm gonna tell you the truth. But I will avoid the truth. Like if you ask me like, sex, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did this, but unless you're asking me who it was with or something like that, I'm not going to tell you. I do not volunteer any information that could get me in trouble.
But I'm not going to sugarcoat
Why
it.
would it get you in trouble
I'll
though?
put a disclaimer on there, like if she asked me something and I was like, listen, you may not want to know. Are you sure you want to go down that road?
No. What I'm saying is like why is it not open?
Okay, this is the only thing, and this you have to understand this as a guy. You're a guy, so when you tell a girl a story, she expects it. When I'm a girl, I have probably just as crazy as sex stories as the guy I'm banging, if not worse. He's automatically, every single guy, it makes them so insecure, like to the point where like I've dated someone before, and after we're done, he's like, listen, you ruined the relationship by telling me everything you've done. And he's like, next time you need to lie to someone. I don't lie. I refuse to lie because it is who I am. This is what I am. I do not ever volunteer the information or come out with it because guys start to see girls differently that way. You like it just does. I wish it wasn't that way.
I'm different.
Well,
You say that, but I wish it wasn't that way. It is every single guy. It's not. I don't know if it's ever been different.
see, to me, it's like if I lie about it or if I don't volunteer all the information and she finds out elsewhere, it's gonna make me look like I'm hiding something.
But I don't do it to the point like unless you ask me a direct question, like if you're like, hey, did you sleep with that guy? I'll say yeah or no or whatever. But if you're like, oh yeah, like I'm going out with 3 people. Oh yeah, You're just friends with all of them, right? Yeah. I am just friends with all those guys. I mean, I am.
No, but see, here's I asked the girl that I'm dating now. I asked her point blank, like out of her group of friends, because I didn't know her until recently, so I didn't know her group of friends and know how they operate. I was like, is there anybody that I see on a daily basis that you've hooked up with? Straight up, just asked her because I just want to know. Like I'm gonna be really fucking pissed when I like,
You stopped yourself from saying the word and then you said it anyway.
I didn't mean to, but I'm
really-
gonna be I'm gonna be really pissed when I find out later.
Yeah.
And I know that you lied to me about it, because then it's gonna be like, well, what else have you lied to me about?
Exactly.
I'm not.
feel what I'm
I
saying?
don't. Listen,
So to me, I want to know.
I do not lie, and as I said this before, I don't lie.
So if he said I want to know anybody who I'm around on a daily basis that you've had sex with, because let me tell the girl that I'm with now
And
has asked me straight up if I have had sex with you,
And and you told her the truth with it.
and I did, which is no. But she still doesn't believe me. But like I told her straight up, like no, period.
Hi, if you're listening, no, never, ever,
Ever in a million
ever,
years.
no, not even with your vagina.
Oh, she has a very nice vagina. Are you sure about that?
I mean, that's fine with that.
No, but like seriously, I mean, like there's when if she ever comes back to Cincinnati, like she's gonna run into girls that I've hooked up with. Like,
Okay, we got to wrap it before we tap it.
That's what it is.
What do you feel?
For what?
Everything, telling someone everything.
I don't mind it, but I'm the type of person. Also,
I feel like you're a private person, though.
I am a very private
I feel like
person.
you're very private.
So it's like one of those things. If someone asks me, then I'll tell you the honest truth. But it's like one of those things I'm not going to just come out and be like, this is my business.
Yeah. Me, I tell my business on a superficial level, but if we're like talking, I'm going to keep some things to myself because everyone doesn't
I just
know
put it out there. Either you accept me for who I am.
Okay, let's talk about, because we have to wrap it before we tap it. That's my new way of saying we got to wrap it up, by the way. Isn't that funny? I'm so cool. Anyways, at least I think so.
That amber.
Yeah, the amberism. Let's get our tip of the weekend.
Tip of the week.
Since we're on the focus of honesty, be honest. Tell the truth. And then just, I don't know, just try to be more open. Whether you're in a relationship, you're not in a relationship. I mean, I don't know. I just think in life in general. Just
communicate open.
Make it a priority to get tested.
Ooh, look at her.
Ooh.
Look at her. It is a priority.
How often?
I would say at least every 6 months.
They say
every
if you're
4.
No, they say if you're like with one partner or with only a couple partners, it's every 6 months. If you're sexually active with multiple partners, it should be every 3 months or every new partner.
Well,
Yes.
I did every 3 or 4.
Yeah, every 3 months, so that's good. My sex tip is praise him. Let him know if he's doing it right. Let him know he's doing it right. If it's good sex, let him know it's good sex. If he's doing anything right, if he's just rubbing your hand the right way, praise him. Let him know, because I'm telling you, making a guy's ego big makes everything else big too. And so much better. This has been Sexually Educated for this week with your host, Amber Rose Bentley.
Cherish money.
And Brandon Storms.
We'll see you next week. Wrap it before you top it. Oh, wow, that hurt.